Hey. What's up, YouTube? This is a uh, session for my subscribers across seas because I know you guys, your time zone is not linked up to mine. It's not synced. So I wanted to do a session for you guys also. All right. Welcome. Welcome. So I titled this session, Sometimes You Just Have to Give Up Hope. ... On your ex, so you can start working on yourself, so you can start healing yourself. And that's not going to happen until you get to the point where you have accepted the way things are and you've accepted the breakup, um, which is actually giving up hope, and just letting things flow freely and not asking for anything from that person, not having any expectations. You can't heal yourself until you've actually given up hope on that relationship, but just sometimes it's delusional. They can show you every sign that they're not interested. Um, and I know what drives a lot of my subscribers to my channel is attachment styles. But at the end of the day, when it's not attachment style related and it's just purely that person not being interested in the relationship anymore, um, you have to be able to just know when to quit. You have to know that it's time to protect your own mental health and to protect yourself from becoming so unstable that you're doing things that's uncharacteristic. So that's why I want to hop on here and just to give you guys that are across seas, and some of the local people a little bit of hope, um, as far as your own mental well-being. So sometimes you have to give up hope on that person in order to begin the work that you need to begin on yourself. That's when your healing starts. And that's when your journey to uh, freedom from codependency and your search for somebody who is a better match for you and a lot healthier spouse for uh, your own mental well-being. How can I send you a message about my dear girlfriend? If you want to send me a message, I'll type in my website, my email, um, and as always, you guys can send me a cup of coffee. I'll put that link below. Send me a cup of coffee on buymeacoffee.com. My handle is Iamcoachcourt. And like I said, I just wanted to hop on here tonight because I wanted to be able to engage with my friends from across the pond. I know over in like Poland and Ireland, it's probably about what? Shoot, might be 6 o'clock there, 7 o'clock in the morning. So I think that's I'm really trying to figure out how to like best schedule my live sessions because a lot of people are disappointed that they miss out on my lives. And I've been getting those emails saying that, hey, you got to schedule those better because I'm really disappointed that I didn't get to get in there and didn't get to talk to you. My apologies. It's good to see everybody. Hey, if you're in here, I see 8 people in here. Don't let me down. Please tell me who you are, where you're from. Um, if you have been able to find value out of this, like the video, share the channel so we can continue to grow this channel. And I can serve you a little bit better because I'm here to serve you. I'm here to be um, that guiding light that you need when you're in despair and you are struggling with your breakups. Because I was you, and I know at any moment I could become you again if I don't get myself under control as far as my attachment style and I don't relapse back into my anxious preoccupied. Whoa, 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 whoa. Egypt. Wow, that's great. What time is it over there in Egypt? You can't even do emojis on this thing. I really got to get to 1,000 subs so I can um, use my phone and use this chat to the best of my abilities. Georgia, welcome from GA. It's good to meet you. Amira, you got a question for me? Anybody got a question for me? If you're in here, let me know where you're from. Got a question for me, please? Shoot that question and I'll try to answer it to the best of my ability because I know, there are a lot of people who can't really afford a formal coaching session with me. So this is why I'm here. This is why I jump on these sessions to kind of give back and do. I'm just blessed to be able to have this platform and have this community to serve you guys. Texas, that's what I'm talking about. What part of Texas you from? Are you from the potato part of Texas? Potato? My DA was very interested in me and she told me I was afraid of being emotionally attached. And then she pulled away and I tried to but she told me I don't want to talk again. 5 months, no contact. What should I do? So I guess I got to know a little bit of more detail. Antonio, hey, listen, my dad has a place down there in San Antonio. That's pretty cool. I like San Antonio. It's a cool town. Yeah, Glow. Finally, you caught the live. Where are you from? Um, hey, Salvador. So there comes a point where no contact just doesn't work anymore, especially for somebody who is a DA. Uh, they could just move on from you and uh, realize that the relationship wasn't meant to be. Now that's true for all attachment styles, right? It's not just the dismissive avoidant. It's just the anxious preoccupied, or we tend to be able to move past that uh, grieving stage just a little bit more quicker than a dismissive. We get to the point where we just don't see that person the same way anymore. But the dismissive, they do a lot of their partying and burying of the emotions in the beginning of the breakup. So then later on, that's when they start to grieve it a little bit more, kind of see you differently, and see you as somebody um, who they could have had something really good with, and the reason that they won't reach out is because they feel like you may have moved on and like you don't want them anymore. So they start to feel their rejection and they don't beg for attention. So to come back later on would be looking like they're begging for attention and they would have to be vulnerable to do that. And we all know that dismissive do not like to be vulnerable. It's an uncomfortable feeling for them. It's unsafe for them. What should I do? Welcome, Glow. It's good to have you. It's good to see you. Should I continue? No contact. They come back indirectly. They come back indirectly because it's a safer thing for them to do. They fear rejection just as much as every other attachment style. Um, they don't want to come off as looking like needy. They don't want to come off as looking like somebody who's dependent on somebody else for their happiness. That's one of their biggest traumas. Because when they did that in childhood or with somebody else in the past, that either their parent rejected them, um, told them to suck it up, be independent, be a man, or be independent, fend for yourself, or the person that they were with before really scarred them and rejected them when they were at their most vulnerable point. How do you heal from a narcissist ex-girlfriend? I'm only realizing the mental damage now, 4 months after the breakup. It's like I was hooked on the constant ups and downs and mood swings. Yeah, King. So listen, bro, when you get so comfortable in a dysfunction, it becomes normal. And I was actually coaching somebody today, and they were saying that they kind of got, bored with a normal relationship. After a while, that chaos becomes the norm. And um, I'm gonna be honest with you. When you come out of a narcissistic relationship with somebody that is a clinical diagnosed narcissist, which narcissist I don't like throwing that word around lightly, because in order to be an actual narcissist, you got to go through a bunch of criteria to meet that, where you're actually a bona fide narcissist. A lot of us have narcissistic tendencies. It's just that somebody that's considered a 100% or a high percentage narcissist, you would have to be uh, diagnosed clinically. And I'm not a clinician. So, but I do know a lot about it. Exactly. She posted something about being afraid that I moved on. Salvador, thank you for letting these people know that what I'm saying, I know what I'm talking about. Like, I'm not on here just to say what people want to hear, bro. I deeply comprehend this stuff because I lived it, and because I have clients that's lived it, and they share their stories with me, and I formed my opinions based off of my knowledge, and my wisdom has come from listening to these people and knowing their struggles. Hey, you from Queens? That's what's up. Dallas. Got a cousin that live in Dallas. Listen, I need to move to Texas because Texas look like it's where it's at. It's either Texas or Atlanta. I don't know. I'm up here in cold Wisconsin, so how do you heal from that? It's like I was hooked on the non-stop and downs. Sorry, I'm catching up. When she posted something about being afraid, then I moved on. Yeah, I referred a friend coworker to you because she is going through the exact same thing. And I'm listen, Glow. Appreciate you. I really do. Keep growing this community. I do this for y'all. Like legit, I do this for y'all. And after she was vulnerable, yeah, she left me. You are right. Yeah, they run away. It feels uncomfortable. It's almost like a form of self-sabotage. It's like they can't believe that this thing is actually real. They can't believe somebody would really genuinely love them for who they are and with all their flaws. So then they'll sabotage, go the other direction. She was so close to say that she loves me, but she ran like hell. Hey, welcome. If you're just joining the room, let me know that you're in here. If you have a question, if you have some kind of support, if you want to buy me a coffee so I can drink in the morning, head over to buymeacoffee.com. Iamcoachcourt. Appreciate you. Or if you want to donate to the channel to keep this thing going, um, you know, brothers got to eat. So if you want to donate to the channel, I appreciate you guys. She ran like hell. Yeah, my ex ghosted me 2.5 years ago. I didn't know what was ghosting or attachment styles were, so it really hit me hard every time I see him now. He always asks me if I am seeing someone, if he can see me again. Amira, I don't know. Listen, if you see my other videos, you know that Egyptian pharaoh. What's funny, Salvador? I was just reading the Emerald Tablet of oh, Hermes, I believe it is, today. Listen, some powerful, powerful stuff. The Emerald Tablets. Um, Let me know if you know about that, Salvador. He always asks me if I am seeing someone and if he can listen. Like I said, the turtle's coming out of the shell. You may want to. So it could either be he's monkey branching you, or he may genuinely be open to another chance. And I can tell you that if you do it correctly, getting back with somebody that is considered a DA or that identifies with a dismissive avoidant or has those tendencies, um, the relationship may be stronger this time, because if they come back around, that means they have reimagined you, they have reimagined the relationship, and they want to see where this thing goes. Any more questions? Come on. I am going to log off here soon, but I'm here. I thought, yeah, yep. I was reading that today, and it's powerful stuff. Powerful stuff. Um, I think the one verse, experience plus knowledge equals wisdom. That's like dead on. Dead on. You advised me to move on from her. Okay, let's see. What would I say here? Okay, well, how long ago did she say that she asked you if you've moved on? I think that's you that said that. Uh, she posted something about being afraid that I have moved on. Yeah, how long ago was that? Yeah, the Emerald Tablets. That's right. All right, for my friends from across the pond, it's good to see y'all. I appreciate y'all. If you're just coming in the room, I'm sorry. I'm about to head out. She posted 5 days ago. What are you waiting on, bro? Like, it's good to talk to you again. Good to talk to you again. I love to see those pretty eyes again. I love to see that smile again. When are you free to get together? Can we get together sometime? Salvador, you gotta Egypt that up. Do it. Believe in you, man. And if she backs away, cool. I understand. I understand. Things did not end well. I get it. I understand, like 100%. So, if you change your mind, let me know. I'm here. See y'all later, man. It's good to see y'all. For real. I love y'all. For real. I really do. He had a lot of big life problems. I made a lot. It hasn't worked on them. So no. Yeah, a lot of the times when you a lot of the times when you go back to that person and you've done growth, like it's 4 a.m. My bad. You have these level up moments in your life, and when you go back to that person, you just don't see them the same. It's not like you're looking down at them, but it is a point where you realize that your priorities have changed. So your taste buds die every 7 years, which is why the things that you eat now, you may not necessarily even touched when you were a kid. That's no different with love. That's no different with people or friends or jobs, for even that, or cars, or anything in your life. Music. You'd be insane to think that your taste in people will remain the same for the rest of your life unless you are growing together, unless you are actively trying to keep that connection and those similar interests alive. then most likely the relationship will end. Which is why most marriages end in divorce 49 or 51% of the time. So good night, you guys. Or good morning, Silver, over in, I forgot where you're from, over across the pond. I love y'all, and y'all take care.